Hello everyone, my name is Daryl Bowles, and welcome to another Stardew Valley recording for a game that is not just a farming simulator. The next few recordings will be revisiting topics that have already been recorded before. This is because of the new changes that have been made in the Stardew Valley mods. Before we begin, I would like to give a brief overview of the requirements that you will need to fulfill to make Stardew Valley accessible for a blind person to play.
Music button.
When we first did these recordings, the only mod required, besides the SMAPI mod, was a mod called Stardew Access. At the time of the original recordings, Stardew Access did not provide an incredible amount of access to the information needed to play Stardew Valley. But in its rapid development, it has incorporated a lot more detail that we can use as players. Along with that, two other mods called Accessible Tiles and Auto Travel have been developed, making Stardew Valley a far more enjoyable experience. It is not yet fully accessible, however. There are a couple of menus that still need to be fulfilled. There are other dialogues that need to be read. And so this project is still ongoing. But where we are now, a lot of the main goals can be accomplished. Today we're going to revisit farm creation. And we're also going to look at the first day in the farm as well. Because of the additions made by Accessible Tiles, this will be a far different experience. The keystrokes, however, are virtually the same. So please look at the previous videos for those keystrokes. Now, let's move to the Create button, and we will resume there. I've unmuted the music.
Load button.
I went down to the Load button.
New button.
I went left to the New button. I'm going to press A on my controller.
Amazon. Turn off my Xbox.
We are here at the farm creation screen, and I will be using the keyboard for this.
Enter farmer's name.
We have to enter our farmer's name, as usual. I pressed left bracket to be placed inside the edit field. And I typed in my farmer's name.
Enter farm's name.
I did right arrow to get to the farm's name. I pressed left bracket to get to the entry field. I've now named the farm. I've named it Access because this is the Access for All channel.
Enter favorite thing.
Favorite thing. And notice how I'm going through these fields slowly. This is what you have to do with this. I am now going to type in there we go.
Disable skip intro button.
We are going to skip the intro. It is originally done in the previous videos, and also, it is not red.
Random skin button. Gender male button.
I can select my gender, which I will.
Gender female button.
That popping noise means I've selected it.
Standard farm. A simple plot of land with a large amount of open space to design your farm.
You can use a standard farm by default, but that isn't necessarily recommended. The recommended plot of land is the Four Corners farm.
Riverland farm. Your farm is spread across several islands and scenic riverbanks. Fish are more common here than usual. Forest farm. The woods limit your farming space. However, the bounty of the forest is nearly at your doorstep. Hilltop farm. Rocky terrain and the winding river make it difficult to design your farm. However, a mineral deposit provides mining opportunities. Wilderness farm. There's plenty of good land here, but beware, at night the monsters come out.
Yes, and that means you will have to defend yourself, or just not plant at night.
Four Corners Farm. The land is divided into 4 parcels, each with its own perk. Perfect for a group. Back button. Four Corners Farm.
I like this one. It's the one I'm most comfortable with, and that is the one I will select. You heard the popping noise. After pressing left bracket, then that means we are done.
Beach farm. Good foraging and fishing, and tons of open space. Sometimes, supply crates wash up on shore. However, sprinklers don't work in the sandy soil. OK button. Back button. Enter farmer's name. Enter fate. Disable randoms. Disable skip intro button.
I'm going to enable the skip intro
Enter fate. Enter farm. Enter farm. Back button. OK button.
And I'm going to hit OK.
Bed.
And that is creating your first farm.